we have decided to turn our basement into, well, part of our basement. This part is my part. It's the bar of our basement. And I've got a few of my accolades, as you can see over here. And she ordered me this sign. She said it would be good marketing, but I think I need to bring the sign down a little bit because it's way too tall. So I'll have to do that for next week's show. Yeah,
it's basically like the logo for our show for those not listening or for those not watching.
There we go. Yes.
There's a lot of stuff going on. You got those belts back there, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Let's see if I can move this without fucking up anything. But yeah, we got the PWI award for Tag Team of the Year. Right under it is the magazine where Cash and I were ranked the first ever #1 tag team PWI rankings for the year 2020. Yeah, we've got all of our little
all the belts.
And if I can keep going, there's that. Yeah, so it's a little setup down here, and I would turn it all the way around for the bar, but maybe another day. I was thinking, we've decided to kind of work together on our Instagram social media. I was thinking of, well, not me, my wife was thinking I should take the fans through a virtual tour of the bar and show all the pieces that I have. Like I have my trunks from all my gear from Toronto, Takeover Toronto, the 2 out of 3 falls. I've got the gear from what we're watching today, Takeover Brooklyn. I've got the gear from our first AAA match. So I've got all this stuff that I've kept over the years, sentimental stuff. And I'd also like to show off the bar that I worked hard to have too.
Yeah, it's great stuff, man. And I see you got all those belts back there. How does that work? When you win a belt, do you get a replica? Is that, or do you order one? How does that work? I see all your titles in there.
Yeah, well, in WWE, they gave us replicas after we won the belts, but the replicas for the WWE weren't the greatest quality, and I still have the replica Raw and the replica SmackDown belts in my shed, which I was thinking, me and Cash were thinking one time we could sign them and sell them for an auction for some sort of charity. We want to, we work closely with the American Heart Association, but anyway, so they gave us the replicas, but I didn't like the quality of them. And if I was going to show it off to friends or family, I'd rather it be like a good quality belt, if they came over and wanted to hold it and they're, oh, this is heavy. This is the real deal, So I got my own replicas made for every championship that we've won. I do have, over under my bar, I do have the nameplate from our AEW World Tag Team Championship.
Oh, cool.
I still have that. Yeah. But yeah, all these I have had made for myself. And, I know a lot of people will say, oh, well, he's feeding his own ego and having his own things, but maybe I am a bit, but this is stuff I'm proud of. And this is stuff that, she's 8 now, she'll be 9 in April, but this is stuff 10 or 15 years from now, I can show to my daughter and say, look, hey, I worked this hard to achieve all of this. And if I can do that, you can too. And then, maybe pass it on to her and she may pass it on to her kids and stuff. So all the things that I've got, it's not just posters plastered around of me. It's all sentimental value stuff and stuff that I'm very proud of.
Absolutely. As you can see behind me, I have the old television belt replica, which of course I won by beating Dusty Rhodes at Starrcade. And
well, I know that's a lot. Nobody beat Dusty, especially at Starrcade. And maybe a ref stoppage.
And is Dusty finish? And I have a couple others. One of my favorite belts. I don't have it up, but Mike Dawkins gave it to me. It's the big green belt, Hogan's first belt.
Oh,
in WWE, and love belts. I didn't really like him before I got in with Conrad and the guys, and those guys collect belts like crazy. With those WWE belts, it has me wondering: do you stay up on WWE product at all? Do you watch it at all? Do you follow?
Man, I don't even mean this in a bad way. I wish that I did, and I wish I kept up on it, and I do. Like I keep up on it through news, through social media and things like that. But as far as sitting down and watching it, I really don't, not because I don't enjoy it, because God, I love wrestling so much. But for so long, you know, especially when I was at WWE, even the NXT days, which we'll talk about now, I was traveling all the time. Like I was gone all the time. I was home for a couple of days and I missed so much stuff with my wife. But more than that, because at least my wife can understand he's doing this for us. He's doing this for a job. For my daughter, I missed so much stuff because of wrestling, and all she knew is daddy's gone or daddy's not here. She doesn't know that daddy's at work, you know, or maybe she does know that, but she only processes it as daddy's not here or daddy's leaving again. Right. So now I try to limit my wrestling watching on cardio days, which I have cardio every day, but during cardio, or if I'm already at a hotel or I'm already on the road, and then I'll binge watch a shit ton of wrestling there. I do usually watch something at least every day. Today, I watched the whole NXT TakeOver Brooklyn card. We watched that over coffee this morning. That's great. Then I took a little break and then came back and finished watching the rest of it. But usually while I'm at home, I try to stay away from wrestling because the memory I want my daughter to have is he was there and he was presently there, you know, mentally presently there.